Hey everybody, welcome back to our kitchen and welcome back to our channel. Pull yourselves up a chair, sit down, and let's cook something delicious together. Tonight we're going to do a home chef cherry BBQ glazed salmon, and this is oven ready. So we have our ingredients here. We have our creamy deluxe mashed potatoes. We have our salmon fillets. We have 2 pieces of corn on the cob, Sweet Baby Ray's original barbecue sauce, some barbecue seasoning, garlic salt, garlic pepper, and sour cherry spread. They give you this little tin to cook in, and they say that you need 2 pieces of foil for your corn. The extra ingredients that you're going to need is some cooking spray, some salted butter, and a mixing bowl and some olive oil. First things, you want to wash your hands, turn your oven to 425 to let it preheat for 10 minutes, which we have done. We're going to spray our pan with some olive oil. We're going to peel our corn, husk our corn. This cat loves corn husks and she can't have them. They're like bad for cats. But she goes more crazy over these corn husks than she does her cat toys and cat treats. That's her crying. She wants this and we will not give it to her. You can't eat it, Bella. I'm sorry. So I got one. I'm going to put it right here. All the ingredients come in a bag that says what they belong to, the family. So this is E3, which must be their pulling records. Cherry BBQ Glazed Salmon. I'm going to get this other one husked. That poor little kitty cat, she just really wants this. Now that you have those done, you're going to place each corn in its own little foil here. We're going to put a teaspoon of olive oil and the garlic pepper and a pinch of salt. So we got our oil on there. Here is our garlic pepper. I'm just going to kind of massage that around a little bit. Make sure it gets down into all of it. I'm not going to add any salt. As usual, I think this comes like this garlic pepper even have salt in it. That's plenty of salt for us. We don't like a lot of salt. So always use salt with caution when you're using any kind of seasonings. It's surprising how many of your seasonings you cook with actually contain a large portion of the ingredients is salt. So just be mindful of that when you're doing any kind of seasonings, even the Kinders or anything, unless you buy a low sodium brand. And then you're just going to form these into a little pouch here. Just want to keep them open though. Just like so. Now it says just place these directly on an oven rack. I don't know about you folks, but I don't like cleaning my oven, so I don't like to leave room for air. So I'm actually going to put them straight on my baking sheet with my pan that the salmon and the mashed potatoes are going to go into. So you want to put them in there with the open side up. And then you're going to take your mashed potatoes and put them in your pan that you greased. Add half this packet of garlic salt. The rest is going to be used for the salmon. And we're going to stir this all together to get that all mixed in. And evenly distributed there throughout the potatoes. That should be about good. And you're just going to scoop them all over to one side. And you're going to take your salmon and you're going to want to pat it dry. And you're going to place this in your pan, skin side down. Then you're going to take your Sweet Baby Rays and put over the top. Now, if I was doing this by myself and I wasn't just trying to show you this home chef meal, I might have switched this up and tried this new Kinder's barbecue because we haven't tried it yet, but because this is part of the recipe, we're going to do it the way they say. And we're going to use Sweet Baby Ray. Just going to smooth that on there. Make sure it gets all good and evenly coated. And you're going to use the rest of your garlic salt. So we have this barbecue seasoning left and we have this sour cherry spread left. This is for the dressing on the top. For right now, you're going to put this in the oven at 425 for 15 to 20 minutes. The corn should be 12 to 15 minutes. So I'm going to pull this off. I'm going to put this in for 5 minutes. Then I'm going to throw the corn in. So in this bowl, we're going to go ahead while that's in the oven for the 5 minutes before we throw the corn in. We're going to go ahead and use this sour cherry spread. And the barbecue seasoning. Salmon's been in for 5 minutes, so we went ahead and put our corn in there and we set a timer for 10 minutes. We're going to check back on this in 10 minutes. Then we're going to pull that out and we're going to top it with this barbecue cherry jam and put it back in for 3 to 4 minutes. It's been 10 additional minutes, so 15 minutes total for the salmon, 10 minutes for the corn. We're going to pull this out and temp this salmon. The salmon needs to be an internal temperature of 145 degrees. Now, anytime you temp something, you pretty much want to go into the side, into the thickest part to get the most accurate temperature. And that needs to go longer. That's only going up slowly to about 122. We'll try this one as well, but now that one is a little bit higher, but we're still going to put this back in for 5 more minutes. No one wants to eat underdone fish. All right, so it has been 5 more minutes. We're going to go ahead and pull this out. Now that should temp up perfectly this time. And we're already over at 148. And this one is at 169. So I'm actually going to switch mine. These are not in the instructions. The instructions say add this sauce over the top and put it back in for 3 to 5 minutes. I'm going to switch mine to broil because I want to get that great glaze more crispy on the top. Do right like that. And because I'm gonna broil that, I'm gonna go ahead and cover the potato side because I don't really want them to get broiled. I just want to broil the salmon so that salmon gets a nice glaze on it. So we're just gonna go like that. So let's put that back in there and see if we can get like a crispier glaze on top of that salmon. All right, so that is done. This is the Home Chef oven ready meal. We're gonna plate this up. I'm gonna just take one of these corns out of their little magical boat and place on our plate. We're gonna take one piece of salmon and we're gonna grab some of these mashed potatoes. I'm gonna put some of this barbecue sauce right on my mashed potatoes. And there we have that Cherry BBQ Glazed Salmon with mashed potatoes and corn on the cob. Oven ready, Home Chef. Prep and cook time 35 to 45 minutes. Mild spiciness, easy difficult level. Add some butter right on top of that corn. And voila. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below. Till next time, don't forget, what do I say? Stay cooking.